Top story tonight, plans for a new airport in Bryan County are already drawing strong pushback from residents. The very first meeting of the Airport Authority was held this afternoon in Richmond Hill.
It quickly turned into a showdown between community members and the newly appointed board. WSAV's Christine Qualey was inside City Hall hearing the concerns and answers from leaders moving the project forward.
Day here at City Hall was the first opportunity for Bryan County residents to voice their concerns about the possibility of a new airport, and by and large they said they're against it, putting the newly appointed board on defense at its very first meeting. Standing room only at Monday's Bryan County Airport Authority meeting.
There are many people here. We don't typically have crowds unless there's an adversarial point of view.
I do not understand why we are going forward with new projects when we have not fixed current infrastructure problems we have, i.e. drainage problems, flooding problems.
I think that the city and everyone responsible for this has not made any real effort to be in touch with us.
Some questioning who will really benefit from an airport.
Show of hands, who has an airplane? You have an airplane? Okay, we have two people.
Obviously, most people in Bryan County do not own an aircraft. If you go Bryan County as a whole, I think the report said there were about 35 people. We have, 45, almost 50,000 residents within Bryan County, so 35 people doesn't justify the greater good for everybody.
Still, some in support of an airport, arguing the impact on residents would be minimal because it will cater mostly to private planes and emergency landings for the military and medical aircraft.
I do think there's a significant divide between the local public's understanding and what the facts are. If the local public saw the number of aircraft, the amount of traffic, they would have a change of mind.
Board members emphasizing that the project is not expected to be any additional cost to taxpayers.
The FAA formula lays out 90% federal, 5% state, 5% local, and the local entity is the airport authority in this case. The purpose of today's meeting was clearly laid out in the legislation to be organizational. It wasn't to conduct a whole bunch of business.
Some, though, remaining skeptical.
I feel like they're trying to shove this through, and we're just really not about that.
The board says there will be additional opportunities for residents to give public comment at upcoming meetings, but the final say on the project will ultimately come from the board. Reporting in Richmond Hill, Christine Qualey, WSAV News 3, on your side.